Hey, what's up, YouTube? Checking back in on another adventure today. I found me a nice little spot here. Look around, check it out. Cool little spot in here. Nice little area. I figured this would be the day or the spot where I'll go ahead and just cook up a little something while I'm sitting out here. So I'm going to get the bag unloaded and do a little, make a little lunch, I guess, while I'm sitting out here. Just got off of work and don't want to go in the house right now. Like I say, it's a really nice day, and essentially I'm tired of being in the house. Been stir crazy. So today, going to do a little cooking. Brought my my Stanley. Got the stove again, so I figured out what happened with the stove. Last time I used the stove, I had some cold brew coffee, and I was heating it up, and it boiled over, and all of that cold brew coffee got on the burner, and essentially when it dried, the sugar or whatever in the coffee creamer, it dried on the burner. I've got the hiccups too, by the way, so I feel like a big kid right now. But long story short, the coffee got on the burner, and that's why I could not get the burner to ignite the last time. So took it home, soaked it in some Dawn detergent, hit it with the Brillo pad just to kind of clean up the vents on the burner, and I was able to get it to work. All right, got interrupted right there by a phone call. No big deal, it was a butt dial anyway. So got the cooker here, and essentially going to sit here and cook up a little something. I think last time I was talking about cooking, I had a Mountain House meal that I was looking at. Today I got something different that I picked up while I was at work on lunch the other day. You know, I'm just kind of walking around, and I go into CVS, and I came across this. This is a gold emblem, ready in 1 minute. It's a microwavable cheese ravioli, garlic, and spinach. Now, granted, it doesn't have the same shelf life as a Mountain House meal, but you know, it's like $3 or something. Pasta already in some sauce. So I said, you know what? I want to try that out versus eating a Mountain House. You know, naturally these don't have the, they're not dehydrated, so you don't have to add water to it. So I said, well, you know, if you know you're gonna use it before it goes bad, nothing wrong with putting that in here. Get all that sauce. And like I say, it's a single serve. But I figured, hey, it heats up just the same as anything else, so might as well cook it and see how it does. So you all are going to be here with me as I try this for the first time. Let's get some of the sauce. Now, initial impressions, I can tell you already, this thing is messy. And as far as being out here in the woods, camping and stuff like that, I can hear people walking by, so just checking my surroundings. This is gonna make a mess. But I can tell you already, it smells great. So mess or no mess, we're gonna heat it up. Like I say, it's supposed to heat up in the microwave in under a minute. So we'll see. Make sure I get my trash. Leave no trace, so that'll be coming back with me going in the garbage can. All right, so got that in the Stanley, put the lid on that. Now let's get this burner going. There it goes. So I'll sit here and do a little cook. Put that on. just kind of let this hook heat up for a second. Don't really want it super high, just enough to get it heated up. So let that cook for a little bit, get heated up. But how are you all doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm in a great mood. It's been really refreshing just getting outside right now. You know, after 2 years of lockdowns, mandates, stress from my job, as far as mandates from the job, as far as, you know, you got to get the jab, not doing it, didn't do it. It's just good to be outside. You know, I've been working online for a year, then came back to work, back in the office, so that was cool. But, you know, now that the weather is starting to break, man, you'd have to handcuff me and tie me up to keep me in the basement, to keep me from coming outside right now. So I'm just glad to be outside right now, feeling good. This is a nice little spot here. It looks like a shrine, or, you know, they got some candles out here, praying. I see some notes. So it's definitely a place where I'm going to respect the space for the people who put this together. If you all are out there and you see that, I hope you don't mind me cooking in your spot. But I will say, you know, I'm going to leave it how I found it. And I think that's the way that it should be. So I can see this thing is starting to steam up already. Make sure I just stir it up a little bit. Now I've seen some YouTube videos where they talked about these little bitty burner stoves and how hard it is sometimes to get these cups to balance on it, which I can tell already is a problem. You really can't move this thing. It's got to sit just right. You know what I could do? Well, now that it's hot, I can't do anything. But outside of that, I'm not gonna say little lunch. I think while that cooks, let me just show you the entrance to this. This thing is super cool. So I'm hiking, you know, having a good time out here. I don't know if you all can see that over there or not. I'll lift the camera up so you can see. But that's the Detroit River over there. And that is Canada, across the river. That island over there is called Peace Island. It's a Canadian island. I guess that kind of gives away where I'm at right now. I am on the American side in Detroit, and I'm on Belle Isle. And this is our island. It's a used to be a city park. Now it's a state park after the state took it over. But check this out. This is the area. And like I say, this is my first time hiking out here. You know, I'm literally just going on Google Maps, finding things, and saying, hey, I want to check that out. But I found this just kind of set up out here in the middle of the woods or on the island. Like I say, this thing is pretty laid out already. Like someone really took their time to build out this space, you know, to make it comfortable to hang out. And so, like I said, when I walked past it, I kind of looked, I said, I see bricks and stuff where people are having campfires. But I wasn't sure whether, you know, it was homeless, a hobo camp, or, you know, what it was. So I'm glad I came over here and explored. You know, one thing about me, as you know from other videos, I keep my pistol on me. So wasn't too nervous about it because I figure, you know, I ain't met a man bulletproof yet. So if it was a bad situation, I was prepared for that, but there was nobody over here. So I came in peace and I found peace. So far so good. But I thought this was a cool little area that got set up out here. Now as the weather gets nicer, I'm curious if there'll be more people coming out here. Again, these hiccups, this is driving me nuts. I can't stand the hiccups. But like I say, just walking around, taking it all in. Like I said, they got little trails all the way through here. you know, a little duck off area. But I mean, this is a nice little shelter. Now, I'll tell you, this could be a location for a stealth camp later on. You know, I have to come back once the weather gets nice and just see how much traffic is back here. There's a lot of people, you know, there's a nature trail back here, or a trail, but people are walking their dogs, taking hikes, all that kind of stuff. So that's cool. But with it being right here by the river and like having this brush all around it, my guess is that in the spring, once all the leaves come through, it might, you know, provide some protection from the wind as well as the sun and give you some more cover back here. So I don't know, we'll see. You know, like I said, a lot of this is just, you know, my little Recce mission and just trying to see what I can see, doing a little recon. So that's what this is. So I'm glad I came across it. Just check back on this this food I'm heating up right here. So I did not have lunch today at work. Wanted to just settling and eating trail mix and stuff like that. I didn't want to get fast food. Didn't have a desire for that, so gonna heat this up. Yeah, smelling good, steaming up. Like I said, I cooked it on low. I probably could have put it on high and cooked it a lot faster, but I'm in no rush. You know, that's one thing I've enjoyed so far about being in nature, is I'm not on anybody's clock anymore. You know, get caught up into the grind. Oh yeah, that's good and hot. We can turn that off. Turn that off. So that worked out good. This is a Ollie camp, Ola camp, Oli camp. I don't know, Ollie camp. You know, either way, worked great. So now I got my little spoon here. Didn't bring any camping utensils, but I did have some silverware in the truck. Not bad. I will say, it's not hot all the way. I'm gonna heat it up some more, get it good and hot. I might as well go ahead and put that on the, back on there and turn it up too. Because I'm hungry now that I've tasted it. It's pretty good. And you know how it is when you haven't eaten and then you get some food. A little technical difficulty trying to adjust the tripod here. And power it down, or didn't power down, but hit the power button on the iPhone, stop the little video. So this will be the second video where I've got edited, well, not even edited clips. I don't edit. I guess I could sit there and try to, you know, cut this, cut that, and add a little music and transition. But that requires me to sit in the house behind a computer, which I'm tired of doing for work. I just want to get outside, so you all are going to get the raw, uncut, unfiltered. Exactly as I recorded is how you all are going to see it, so I hope you can appreciate it. This is not a Steven Spielberg production. I don't have an editor. I'm the producer, the director, and the star of the show. I can't do it all. So, you know, in between being a husband, being a father, being a professional, I got other stuff I got to do. I just don't have time to sit there at the computer and edit. So again, you know, you guys will get how I shoot it, but maybe I'll play with some editing skills and just see what I can do. You know, do some transitions, and you know, I have been thinking about this, and I guess I have to get some more footage. Well, I've got enough footage from over the years, from fishing and boating and hunting and pictures and all that kind of stuff. I need to do some type of intro. So I've been really thinking about my channel and really thinking about taking it to the next level and creating a show or having more of a theme to it. When I first started the channel, I was really just talking about cars because that's my passion. I love classic cars. And I was talking about cars, and I talked about my mini bikes. Over the past year, I did a lot of stuff, leading up to the election, right after the election, about the politics and things going on with that. And that was cool. You know, I still think there's a lot going on with politics, but more so than I want to focus on politics, I really just want to focus on prepping and getting out and doing the things. And just kind of being back in nature. You know, I still have some thoughts about politics, and I'll still do some of those videos as well. But as I stated in the previous video, even if you had the entire playbook and you knew exactly what's going to happen play by play, what does that really change for you? how does that affect your reality? For, I say most of us, we still have to go to work. We still got to pay bills. So, Russia, Ukraine, foreign policy, domestic policy. Yeah, I don't want to get into it. It just gives me a headache sometimes. And then just depending on where you are and your knowledge of the world, if you understand globalism, you know about the World Economic Forum and this whole Build Back Better, New World Order. There's levels to it. And depending on where you are, it's hard to even have these conversations with some people because they're so entrenched into their politics, right versus left. And, if you don't understand that this is spiritual warfare, it's not a whole lot of conversation that I can have with you. And if you do understand that it's spiritual warfare, then you understand why you have to get out into nature, why you have to unplug. One, take a break from that TV and from the screen. But two, with everything being spiritual in nature, you really got to get out here in nature and ground yourself and reconnect and get closer to God. It's hard to do that sitting behind a screen all day. So, again, this is called the double up. Surface level, just having fun, camping, hiking, cooking out. But on a higher level, I'm getting grounded, making sure I get these downloads from the Most High, from the Creator, to keep me in tune. I've been able to forerun a lot of what's been going on because I've been in tune. And so when the Spirit talks to me, I listen. I hope you all are too. This is good. Cheese ravioli. I would buy this again. I would definitely buy it again. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's not bad at all. I'm here to tell you, it's only a single serving. It's not a whole lot, but it seems to be enough to fill you up. As far as a backpacking little meal goes, this is pretty convenient, and it's cheaper than a mountain house. Mountain houses aren't super expensive anyway, but add this to your variety. Like I said, this is pretty tasty. Microwaves in 1 minute. Heats up in the Stanley in like 5. Again, I cooked it on low, but you see the steam coming out the cup now. Yeah, no complaints. This is a good meal. So what I'm thinking about doing too, while I'm sitting here talking about my channel, is just doing this every day or a couple times out the week for lunch. Where instead of, picking up food at a little restaurant, getting fast food or something, I think what I might do, and you all let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in that. There's me just coming out onto the Detroit River. I got various locations near my job where I can come and I can cook something by the river, sit around, have a conversation with you all, get a bite to eat. So let me know. Sounds pretty good to me. Like I say, it feels good out here. So I've got my puffer on and my winter hat, don't get me wrong. I think, what's the temperature out here? It's 46 degrees. But you know what? I'm feeling great. I have no complaints. The sun is shining, getting this good vitamin D. And I'm officially in the Clean Plate Club. Yeah. So, sop that all down. So I left my water bottle in the car. Should have brought that so I could at least put some water in here and rinse that out. Whatever. Another thing about these, they're dishwasher safe. So when I get to the house, this will go in the dishwasher. Keep it simple. However, yeah, cups, yeah, it's dirty. All this is going in the dishwasher, it is what it is. Don't lose sleep over this kind of stuff, but not bad. Quick little meal. Locked it down. Stanley. Can't go wrong. It works. Last time it didn't. But also, I'll tell you, this time I am prepared. I brought a lighter, so if it didn't work, I was still going to eat today. I messed that up the last time. I forgot a lighter. This time I got a lighter, so I don't know. It's a good day out here, good day. Another good day. So this is Wednesday. This is day 8 from when I started camping. I started camping, or not, excuse me, I keep saying camping. Hiking, you know. Hiking is actually a gap filler for camping. I've been wanting to go camping for a while, but I've never done winter camping. The latest I've gone is late October, maybe like first week of November, so it wasn't warm outside at all, but it's not snow on the ground, like it's 20 teen single digits at night. Like I haven't done that kind of camping yet. Going to work my way up to it, but again, wanting to get outside, so I took up hiking last week. And like I say, this is the 8th day since I've started, but this is the 5th time that I've gone on a little nature hike. I'm kind of addicted. I'm enjoying this a whole hell of a lot. So I encourage you all, you know, get your little backpack. And as I've been watching YouTube videos for hours, you know, I've seen some really nice setups, this whole ultralight concept. I'm a big boy. I'm not spending that kind of money for that kind of equipment. Now, I guess if I was doing something across the AT, that's the Appalachian Trail. See, I even know the lingo, the AT, you know. But if I was going down, you know, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and gonna get on the AT, because that's where I would probably go. I like Gatlinburg, really nice. I guess ultralight could be cool, but I'm 6'2", I'm a big boy. You know, I'm not gonna carry around, you know, a 50-pound bag, but for what I pay for this compared to the ultralight version, and what I pay for this compared to the ultralight version, I mean, I hear all those ounces and stuff, but again, I eat my Wheaties. You know, that 2 or 3 pounds that you saved, I'm gonna save them $300-400, and I'm just gonna carry them 2-3 pounds and just get a little more jacked than the rest. At least that's my going into it. So if you're like me and you know you're budget conscious, or if you like me and you know I'm a Gemini, so I try different activities. My Geminis, you know this the 2 twins with their sub personalities. We get into stuff, and then when we get into it, we go hard, and then we find something else, and that kind of gets on the back burner. That's why I have to be budget conscious, because once I get into something, I get into it. But then once I find something else to get into, it's like, man, what am I gonna do with all this equipment? So that's why I say again, Walmart, this outdoor bag was like 35 bucks. Nice little bag, 18-liter pack. It's got the water bladder in it, little lumbar support to wrap around. It's got the rain fly down here in the bottom. I mean, you can't beat this for $36. Naturally, they got some other stuff that you can buy that'll cost you a lot more money. But if you're just getting into this and you're not sure, you know, how much you're gonna do it, etc., don't go out there and shoot your whole load on day one. I like this stove a lot too because it cools off real quick. Now I've been thinking about getting a little wood burning stove that'll fold up. You know, and that could be cool. My only thing with wood is that you gotta keep some water because you gotta put the fire out. You know, there's a whole lot of things that go with a natural fire. Being able to control the temperature, you know, not so much to find the wood for a wood stove. I mean, I'm talking about the little small one, so wouldn't necessarily need a saw. I mean, you're breaking up sticks, that kind of thing, putting them in there, but just the convenience of this. I mean, I'm all for the, you know, the frontiersmen and doing things the old-fashioned way with a ferro rod and trying to start a fire. That's cool as a backup, but in 2022, if you got the technology, use it. You know, just like I'm shooting this whole thing on an iPhone. I'm sure if your ancestors and those frontiersmen from the old Wild Western, you know, who settled the country and all that stuff, I'm sure if they had a big lighter they could just flick, I'm sure they'd tell you, hey man, you put that flint down, give me that lighter. And so I understand, you know, you want to do it the old-fashioned way. Cool, I'm not knocking it, but I'm not knocking this either. Along with my big lighter and my air-conditioned and heated car, you know, like, come on, you know. It's one thing to sit there with a fire. It's another thing to pull out the Mr. Heater, big buddy. You know, you can do both. I know when I car camp, I'm borderline glamping, you know. Hiking, not so much, because, I mean, you just, whatever you got in your bag is what you got in your bag. So, you know, a couple of thoughts right there. Like I said, I'm going to pack this stuff up. I'm not staying out here too long. Like I said, I literally stopped after I got off work and come out here to do this, just because honestly I was at work all day and that's all I thought about. I was like, man, I can't wait till work is over so I can get outside and go for a little hike and have some fun out in the woods. So I figured this was going to be my little thing to do before I went home. So I'm glad I came out here, glad I did it. Like I said, had a quick little bite right there. Not bad at all, not bad at all. So now it's just a matter of getting everything back in its proper place where it's supposed to go. And I think I'm all set, you know, so yeah, everything is packed up. I said that didn't take long to do. And I'm ready to go. Uh-oh, don't lose the bag. So again, like I said, this was my cool little spot. I'm packed up. I'm gonna take my trash with me, head back to the car. So, hey man, appreciate you all checking in with me. Hope you all enjoyed my little adventure here. And let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. Like I say, I enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed it as well. Peace.